I think my contrarian take that I've been thinking about for a long time is that the traditional SaaS business model is dead. The business model that has taken up the lion's share of venture capital dollars over the past 2 decades is sort of coming to an end. And I think the next decade is going to be littered with a bunch of carcasses of these types of companies. And the reason for this is sort of multifold. First, we're entering an era where software is easier than ever to build. So
Hmm.
historically, R&D was a big portion of the costs for a software business. And today, R&D is less and less of a relevant part of OpEx for a software business. Secondly, one of the underlying things that made SaaS businesses interesting was the fact that COGS were very low. It was largely just cloud hosting bills where you would pay AWS or GCP, and then as a business scaled, those COGS would ultimately be negligible, and these businesses would be very profitable. Today, we're entering an era where the actual costs of training and inference for these AI-enabled software companies is actually very high, and so these businesses are not operating at the same gross margins that historic SaaS businesses were able to. And so the traditional venture model of funding these AI-enabled agents or AI-enabled SaaS companies is no longer as tenable as it was 5 or 10 years ago. And so investors are looking for new places to deploy capital. And one of the places that I consider very interesting is this area of SMB consolidation, or
Right.
AI roll-ups, as some people call it, which is this idea of founders going out and buying these old school SMBs, old school services businesses,